Alright, so throwing, one of the least coached skills in cricket. A couple of really easy things that we need to do. When we throw the ball, obviously I've got an actual cricket ball here, you can sort of see the seam, it's not the greatest cricket ball. We don't want to have our hands down the seam. If we throw the ball down the seam, and you've got a nice shiny ball, it might swing all over the place, make it hard to control. Okay? So we hold the ball across the seam. Okay? We don't want our grip to be very tight, because then the ball gets stuck in there. So, just like when we bowl, we try and fit the finger in between our palm and the ball itself. Okay. A couple of basic things that we need to do when we're throwing. To create a really nice, fast, whippy throwing action, we want to create range. Okay. So we need this left arm. So for me, my left-hand side. So I'm a right-handed thrower. If you're a left-hand thrower, it's your right-hand side. So my left-hand side needs to be extended. Needs to be extended out towards my target. Okay? So you can do this either two ways. I've been taught to have my finger or my thumb pointing down and my left arm out as far as I can get it, okay? At shoulder height, so it's keeping my body upright. Or other ways you might see a few baseballers, they just get the elbow pointing towards the target, and it doesn't really matter, whatever allows you to throw the best. Okay? So that's the left-hand side, or the non-throwing side. Right-hand side, up in an L shape, so a 90-degree angle. So we want to create our body and stretch our body, okay, because that's when we get our muscles and tendons and ligaments stretched, and now we contract really quickly, and that creates a fast throwing action. Okay. Again, when we throw, we want to be aligned to our target, so hips, shoulders, elbow, wrist, or my non-throwing arm towards the target, and the two shoulders are in line. Okay, so then when we come through, we're following through towards our target. The way we actually release the ball, we use our left-hand side. The left-hand side is really important, our non-throwing side, for us right-handers. Again, if you're right-handed, it's the opposite way. Out like this, or like that. You're then pulling your left arm into your hip. Not this way, because that creates twisting. You don't want to twist. You want to pull this left side in, or this non-throwing side into our hip, and that drives the right side forward. As we release, we're finishing with our right arm, or our throwing arm coming across to the opposite hip, like we are when we're bowling, finishing off that throwing action. There's a couple of different drills that we can do. First one, I'm going to have both of my feet facing my target. So I'm taking away any control with my lower body, so my legs don't move. I'm going to turn my body side on, and then I'm going to pull in and release the ball. Again, making sure that I finish past my opposite hip. The next one you can do, you can actually get into a kneeling position. So you can either do this in your actual correct throwing position. So if I'm a right-hand thrower, I'm in this position when I throw, so left knee forward. Okay? So I can either do it like this, again, turn side on, into this position, hips, shoulders aligned to the target, and throw. Or to make it even more difficult, you're actually changing your feet up. So it makes it a little bit harder to rotate your body, so you're really having to teach yourself to get side on with your top half, making sure that we're pointing our non-throwing shoulder and non-throwing elbow at our target. And then release the ball. Okay, again, finish off past that left hip. And then the last one is actually moving when we throw. So we set our feet, again side on, as a right-hander. My right foot side on, the left foot is facing the target. We're in a standing start, throwing position, release, and following through towards the target with both feet. Driving this right knee forward. So as I release, driving this right knee forward. Okay? Awesome. Have fun with that.